Another free tool you may be interested in using is Wordle. Wordle.net is a website that you can go to where you can create word clouds. Now here's an example, the U.S. Constitution. Okay, and this person has put in words related to the U.S. Constitution, and then Wordle has created this word cloud. Now when you create your own word clouds, I'll demonstrate in a minute, you can choose from a number of different layouts and settings and options. But with this, you put in words that are related to your topic, and you can change the importance of different words so that they appear larger or smaller. So this might be something that you could use either to develop yourself, maybe to include in a PowerPoint presentation, introducing terms and words and things that are related to your subject. Or you could assign it for students to do as well. So to create your own word cloud, we go to create and we can paste in a bunch of text or we can type it in. So I'm going to put in, say this is going to be about computers, and I'm going to have Mac and Windows. Now in the example you saw, there were some words that were larger than other ones. So to make a word more important, you write it out more than once and say I wanted these to be not as important as computers, but I still wanted them to be maybe larger than the other. So then I can have this in here 4 times and these in here 3 times. And then if I have words that go together, like operating system, we put a tilde in between, so it will say those 2 words should stay together. So I'm going to paste in a bunch more and we'll come back in a second. Okay, so I've got a bunch more words in here, so now I'm ready. I would suggest before you go in and click go to create it, to copy everything that's in here or have it in another file, because if you come back to it, it won't keep this in here. So I've got my words in and I'm going to click go, and it'll take a second and it's going to start to create my word cloud. So I can say, well, I like that, and I could save it to the gallery. I might want to keep working with it, so I can say randomize and it'll give me a different layout. Now, of course, the more words, the more filled in this would all become. But you can go in and just create all different kinds of random versions of using the same words. Now once you have something, you can say, well, I like that layout, but maybe I want to change something about the color. So we can choose from different color palettes. We can work with different layout options, change fonts if we wanted to use a different font. So we could say save to public gallery. So now it's in a public gallery, and once you do that, you can, if you have a web page, you could copy and paste this onto your web page. You can open this into another window. Now we could print. You can grab a screenshot here, depending on whether you're using Windows or Mac, the different ways of grabbing a screenshot. Or if you watch the tutorial I had before on Jing, you could use Jing or other screen capturing software to save this as a graphic. So the Wordle word cloud can be an interesting little project and maybe an exercise for students to do in your class or for you to develop and show to your students.